Yo, I'm the Ahmed Rufai. Okay. Deputy Director General, Nadum, in charge of technical.
Okay. Thank you very much. And our incident, you know, AC, you know, na mubedu hano so far. Any part of the saying, and I think so. And na mubedu na osha atmosphere na it is compared to today.
Oh, Sunny and Minister the two jam. Sapa Pepe, Ebimbeka. Nipa 23. Ana Dani Bugu omoso. Na 23 no nyame adom yetime yi omu nyina ye no 3 de omon kan ho biom 20 ne de omakodi hospital ebi wa 37 ebi wa police hospital ana ebi so UGMC na endra wo hwe mra ade ni siye no mantemu afo de nyame nim ne kre omo yade pa na kakra challenge kakra yenyan ne say ne mra no omoboa no na personals a ya train omo how to rescue people no ebedure na nke o say omo kwapenya no na omo no edi enim be na sena interference na doso because na fire service wa ha 48 engineers wa ha nadmo wa ha omo nyina no they have been trained how to rescue people bebedure na say timamufo no omo wa ha no omo finish omo adehye nti enje omo kwa no omo nkoye
the panic.
Yes, the panic no but yen ka say the omo ye nenye omo nyina boa be sra omo say chine bi say bibi say sia omo a ya train omo so be say adwuma we ne ba yenya ma omo no omo ntoa so omo yade fire service ye omo fu menye police ye omo fu menye Ghana Armed Forces ye omo fu menye ambulance ye omo fu menye obia matter into this exercise and obia bomode ndo mo hwe ya minister mumba o free after 12 am minister free after 12 am chief fire officer nadmo director general penifom bang no be free after 12 am eti exercise dey da nyame ase say nipa mkoka ase no yetimi nyame gie yadom etimi yi omu nyina free ma mo hwe de ekoso ya ye kra ha nyina se de ha ne beda ho ma obi kran sam be hu se bibi esini because say obeto sesa nyomo da so bua eputu fear and panic e wo timumufo no mo asini enti adamu nyina as media mo se emufu menye yi ye ne mo a na yedi djuma ya 15 rand adwa ma ade ache edamase
yes yedamase pa
ibedua yedi 8 ambulances na yedi adwuma ye nkrofo no bia wo fie kra frefre won by say won meboa na this is a mass casualty incident. The issues about triaging, treatment and transport. Send you prepare the various degrees of injuries. Now, when you bit my show, anyone so you bit my hospital for further management. In a joint interagency collaboration between fire service, police, and NADMO and 48 engineers. Which means a coso papa yipa. Sena Udikanka, Interior Minister Baha. Na no penso vice president so aba nipa 23 no person aminu kasa vice president ba ha no call UGMC police hospital in a 37 military hospital sa nipa 20 nyina wo ho ye won age ayarhwa yes nipa 20 asaba bi na nyensan so ayi na media
nyensan no emu se na ye ma na emu se na ye
ma mienu na be ma ba.
How do you identify what we see?
Move forward, please. Take charge of name. The police for any bit my information. Mass casualty incident. Accra baby I do recovery phase. The recovery phase in say emergency services if I aware a bit me area no about it normal situation. In case ambulances in case obi pra na etimi aide action na you treating say serious so you betimi the Accra hospital for further management. Anything na e ba ha you betimi ahwe sa recovery essentials na
casualty be ant me
no ano efiti anopa be sia de obi en prayer ti e koso wa akopem tanko a media ni nyina be ko e beda YouTube phone so as any other media mo am cover sa you betimi aka say Ghana funya anhwemu yo mu say ambulance service ni other emergency BBC a betimi aba be so ano amagana fu anti eda masin so.
Yes, Mr. Wanasa, please talk to me. Metro TV, you are live on Metro TV. Now, tell me, since when have you been here?
We have been here since yesterday when the incident happened. You know, we received a distress call from our dispatch center, and 2 ambulances which are very close to the scene. Ayawaso Central Ambulance and Ayawaso North were dispatched within 5 minutes. They were here. So when we came here, there was a mass casualty incident. That's a building collapse at the school here. Casualties were trapped inside. So other emergency services like the police, the fire service, NADMO were on the scene where recovery exercise were going and search and rescue was going on. So we have to also assist in the rescue process. So we were able to do triaging where we sort out the casualty in terms of the various degrees of injuries. Some had fractures, dislocation, bleeding. So our team on the ground were able to immobilize them, control bleeding and splint, and also put cervical callus and loaded them into the ambulance and sent them to the hospital for further management. We sent some to Mamobi General Hospital. We sent some to 37 Military Hospital, Police Hospital, and one currently at UGMC for further management. So this is what we did yesterday. So out of 8 ambulances, we were able to save about 20 surviving now. This morning when we went to rounds with the Vice President, when she visited the site, we were able to go to 37 Police, UGMC.
And how are they faring?
And all of them are doing well. And we want to assure the general public that the casualties are in good condition. And at the right time, the hospital authorities will confirm when they will discharge them. So I want to assure the general public to remain calm. Emergency services are there to take care of those casualties.
Well, are you able to tell how many males, how many females?
Yeah, so in all, out of the 23 incidents, we have 15 females, then 8 males. But those the priority 4 patients, those who passed away, we have 2 females and 1. So in all, it's 23.
Please, how many kids?
For now, we have about, I cannot confirm the number of minors, but we are still in touch with the hospital. At the appropriate time, when we get it, we'll be able to assure you. But when we got to one hospital this morning, one of the kids that we rescued was seriously resting, and she's in good condition. The one we rescued, Amma.
Thank you. Have the families been able to
say that we've been able to rescue like 16, and sorry to say we lost 3. So it has not been easy.
Right. We want to find out what kind of psychological measures are you putting in place, especially for those whose persons are victims of this, so that the trauma does not linger.
Yeah, like you said, we are already planning to use the services of psychologists with regards to not only those who were affected, but even the school kids who were not even around, and their wards, because if you are a ward and you realize that such a situation has happened on the compound of where your ward goes to school, you need a bit of counseling for you to be able to accept that it is a tragedy. So I think the assembly is putting in measures so that all of those things can be done.
We are told that authorities in this area were aware that this was a death trap. Why didn't you put in place measures for it to be demolished and we waited for the building to collapse?
Actually, when you look around or when you look at the other structures, you realize that there is an ongoing rehabilitation works on all of them. So before all of those things will be done, we came with the engineers to assess all the structures. And this structure in particular, yesterday I mentioned it, that we did what we call the structure integrity. Yes, and we realized that it was not in good shape. So about 2 weeks ago, the MC personally sent people here to alert and to warn those who were here that they shouldn't use the premises again. But it is on Sunday and the assembly doesn't work. You get it. So when they were there, we never knew that something of that sort was happening. But like I said yesterday, we are not here to blame anybody, because whatever happens, God knows best. You understand? So we are learning, and we've learned from this. And I know that moving forward, we are going to put in place more measures so that this will never happen again.
All right. I want to thank you very much for your time.